Hello, Piper. This is a review of your chanter lesson from February 23rd, 2024. And you're hearing in the background the metronome, which we're going to be using very soon. But I want to make sure that you have this sheet of paper ready for the lesson. So this is the one that I wrote out for you in class today. I added here at the house, just when I got home, I added a scale, right? And I'm going to send this to you, and I want you to write out your own scale. But for now, we're just going to follow along on this. So I also want you to have ready your music book, right? Your bagpipe tutorial. And we're going to make sure that you're on pages 20 and 21. And I think we'll even go to page 22. But let's get started with this. Okay, we're going to start with the scale. Okay, starting from the bottom, going up to high A and coming back down. All right, you ready to go? When I count, I'll say 1, 2, and then on the third beat is when we start, okay? So I'll give you a ready. 1, 2. Okay, so did you check to make sure that when you went to high A, you had your ring finger on? Hopefully you did that. Did you also check to make sure that your right thumb is on the chanter at the bottom? Hopefully you did that too. And then the last question I have for you is, were you able to get the transition from D to E, for example, right? It might be hard to play at this tempo, and if it is, you can pause the video. Just to be sure, I'm going to go down to 40 beats per minute, and we'll do the scale again. Just a little slower, give you a little more time. So on 3, ready, 1, 2. Maybe that was more comfortable. So what I'd like you to do now is pause the video and try the scale on your own. And I would like you to look at the music when you do it. Okay, now that you've done the scale, we're going to work on some other parts of this exercise sheet. We're going to start at the top with the D to E transition. So we'll get right into it. Starting on D, ready? We'll do it with the metronome here. We'll go leave it at 40 beats per minute. 1, 2. D to E, if it was troublesome, if it was tricky to maybe avoid crossing sounds, pause the video and do it on your own. Otherwise, let's move on. We're going to do E to low A. It's the next line down in the sheet. E to low A. We're going to start on E, making sure everything's in place. On 3. Ready? 1, 2. That one might be easier for you, and if you want, you can play the game of going faster. You might start out slowly and then go faster and faster like this. Something like that. You can try that on your own. Okay, let's go to the next line. F to low A. We're going to go back to the metronome. F to low A. Making sure that we lift these two fingers up at the exact same time, right? If we don't, we might accidentally play an E. We might accidentally go, right? We don't want that. We want to go. Okay, so be aware of that. Ready? Starting on 3. 1, 2. Next line is high G to low A. Same idea as F, making sure you lift these 3 fingers at the same time. On 3. Ready? 1, 2. All right. If that was troublesome, go ahead and pause the video and try it on your own. Next one is C to B. C to B. Remembering to keep that pinky down on C, and then when you go to B, the pinky comes up. Let's try this. Ready? 1, 2. All right, congratulations. We finished the entire sheet. That's fantastic. So we're done with this sheet. Now what we're going to do is move over to your book. And I would like to go back to the tune, the elephant, or excuse me, not the elephant, the donkey, right? We're going to go here to the donkey. And this is the one that I think you started last week, but you did not, or we did not make a video. I didn't do a video for it. So we're going to go ahead and listen to this tempo in the background, and we're going to play the donkey, being mindful of the last 2 bars, or the third bar has low G to B, right? That's a hard transition. Remember that one? Okay, ready? Let's try the donkey. On 3. 1, 2. Okay, now that repeats, but I'm going to let you do that on your own. Let's move on to the next tune, which is the rabbit. And the rabbit is right here, and it goes up to D. The highest note on the rabbit is D. Let's try it with the same clicking in the background. Ready? Starting in the low G position on 3. 1, 2. Again. So did you notice there's a note that's skipped in this tune? It's on purpose. Did you notice where it is? It's right here in this phrase, right here. See that? It goes from low G to A, it skips B, and it goes right up to C and then D. So that's on purpose. That's part of the melody. So for your practicing this week, I want you to work on all of these. Have fun.